Hi everybody, so today I wanted to talk to you about Canadian money. This is a video I wanted to do for a very long time. I think that if you want to immigrate to Canada, and I know a lot of people watch my videos want to immigrate to Canada, it would be a good idea for you guys to get familiar with Canadian currency, and this is what I'm going to try to show you guys. So let's start with this one. This, it's no longer in circulation. First thing I want to say. This is a 1-cent coin. It's called a penny. They stop manufacturing them in 2012, I believe. And because this coin no longer exists, it's no longer in circulation. Of course, some people still have them in their purses. Some people collect them, but because it's no longer in circulation, any transaction that ends not in a 5, which is our smallest coin, or in a 0, is rounded up or down depending on the situation. For instance, if you go to a grocery store and you spend, let's say, $20.48, right? That's going to be rounded up to 50 cents, right? The same way that sometimes they run this down. For instance, if it's 177 cents for, I don't know, let's say a coffee or something, and then you pay 175 cents because it runs it down. Okay, so our smallest coin is the 5-cent coin. This one here, this is the 5-cent coin with the beaver. Don't know if you guys can see it. This is the Queen of England in the back. So this is a 5-cent coin. It's called a nickel. Its nickname is nickel because of the material that it's made of. It's made of a material called nickel. There's a town in Ontario, I believe, that has a mine that extracts this material to make these coins. In fact, they have a very huge sculpture of this coin, but a huge sculpture of it, because of course it's very important to their local economy, the existence of that mine in extracting nickel to make these coins. And next we have the 10-cent coin. It's called a dime. And some people get confused by this because even though this coin is smaller and thinner than the previous one, worth more because this is worth 10 cents and the other one is worth 5 cents, right? So this is a 10-cent coin. It's very tiny, very thin. I can show you, compare you guys with the other one. So this is 5 cents, this is 10 cents. So you guys can see the difference. This is thicker, this is thinner. There's the blue nose here, which is a very famous boat in Nova Scotia, which is a province of Canada. Then we have the 25-cent coin. This is a quarter. There's a moose on the front. So you guys can see this moose on the front, and there's of course the Queen of England in the back. This is a quarter. Very in use because with 4 quarters you can make a $1 coin, for instance. So yeah, very in use. And 25 cents quarter. Then we have the Loonie, the famous Loonie. This is a $1 coin right here, and this is called Loonie because of this animal over here, which is a loon. Looks like a duck, right? It's called a loon, and because of it, this coin is called Loonie. This is a very old Loonie coin. This was issued in 1988. There's the more recent issues like these that are more they're shinier, as you can see. They're slightly different because they have the maple in the center. This maple over here in the center. Of course, again, the Queen of England in back. Yeah. So yeah, but they both work the same. So this is a Loonie. A lot of laundries on people's apartments use loonies or quarters. So you can see when you go to a grocery store, you can see people asking the cashier to exchange bills into loonies or quarters because they need to do laundry. So very important. Then we have the toonie. It's called toonie because $2. So this was a loonie, $1. So toonie is given the name because it's worth 2 loonies, $2. Has two different colors because it has two different materials. I mean, so here we have 5 cents, 10 cents, 25 cents, loonie, and toonie. Now let's go to the interesting part, which are the bills. They're all very colorful, unlike the in the United States that they're all green. Canadian bills are blue, purple, green, red, and brown. So let's start with the first one. This is a $5 bill. See? This is was a prime minister, Sir Wilfrid Laurier, prime minister, 1896-1911. And this is the Canada arm. It says here Canada. You guys can see this is a device that is used in space and was invented by Canadians. So it's called Canada arm. Okay. Next we have the $10 bill. It's purple. This is Sir John A. Macdonald, which was the first Prime Minister of Canada from 1867 to 1873, then from 1878 to 1891. The front is the first Prime Minister of Canada, and on the back there's a train. This was, if I'm not mistaken, the first passenger train in Canada. It's called the Canadian. It's written here. So it's purple $10 bill. Then we have the $20 bill, and this doesn't need this person doesn't need introductions. Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth II, is in the Canadian $20 bill due to the history that Canada has as a former colony of the United Kingdom. And also the Queen of England is still the head of state in Canada. And the Canadian the citizenship oath still pledges allegiance to the Queen and all that stuff. So this is the back of the $20 bill. The flowers, the stuff. $20 bill. Then we have the $50 bill. Another Prime Minister of Canada, W.L. Mackenzie King, Prime Minister from 1921 to 1930 and 1935 to 1948. And this over here is a research icebreaker. One of the things I like about this bill in particular is I don't know if you guys can see over here. I'm going to try to bring it closer. Here on top, there's this writing over here. Yeah. It's the writing and the language used in Nunavut, it's one of the territories far north of Canada. So an Aboriginal language is used over here. This is the writing, and it's very interesting that it's in the $50 bill. Of course, not to mention that they have here the dots in Braille for the blind people. This is the $100 bill. This is the highest denomination currently, as of 2016. It's the highest denomination. The $100 bill. It's brown. Another Prime Minister here is featured, Sir Robert L. Borden, Prime Minister from 1911 to 1920. This was a very important Prime Minister because he was Prime Minister when World War I was happening. So this is a $100 bill. And on the back, as you can see, there's a here, it says insulin. You can bring it closer, insulin. Then one here, there's the genetics over there. So in this, it says medical innovation. There was a myth when these new bills came out. There was people were claiming that $100 bill had maple scent, like the maple syrup. They had this scent on it, but the Bank of Canada said no, we never put a maple scent on the $100 bill. So yeah, but it was interesting to have that conspiracy going on when these new bills came out. Anyway, so all this together, all these 5 bills together make a very colorful, like I said, unlike the US where they're all green, the Canadians are more diverse with blue, purple, green, red, and brown bills. So that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoy my video about Canadian currency. I hope that if you guys want to come to Canada to immigrate or to stay here temporarily, you now have an understanding of the different bills and different coins, and you'll be able to be more familiar with Canadian currency. Not going to be so confused for you. So if you guys like my video, please give me a like or subscribe or my channel if you guys want to see more information about Canada, and a comment as well. Comments are always welcome, or with more questions about Canada if you guys want. I'm here to answer all your questions, and see you guys tomorrow on my next video.